Hello and welcome to Monitor's World. In the last video, we learned about life cycle of algae. Today, we will discuss about classification of algae and few other topics usually asked in examinations. F.F. Rich gave first most comprehensive and reliable classification of algae in his book Structure and Reproduction of Algae. He used criteria like pigmentation, type of flagella, reserve food material, and thallus structure to classify algae into 11 different classes. Now we will look at these classes one by one in detail. First class is chlorophyce. It contains pigments like chlorophyll A, B, carotenoids and xanthophyll. Flagella, if present, is of equal length. Starch is reserve food material and cell wall is made up of cellulose. Thallus can be unicellular, colonial, synovial, filamentous, siphonaceous, etc. Reproduction can be vegetative, asexual or sexual. Sexual reproduction can be isogamous, anisogamous or oogamous type. Second class is of xanthophyce. It contains chlorophyll A, E, beta carotene and xanthophyll. Flagella, if present, is 2 in number and of unequal length. Reserve food material is oil. Cell wall is made up of pectin with less cellulose. Reproduction is vegetative, asexual and sexual. Sexual type is isogamous. Thallus can be siphonaceous. Example is Botrydium and Vaucheria. In Vaucheria, during unfavorable conditions, chain of echinates is formed which resembles another algae named Gongrosida and thus is said to have Gongrosida stage. Third class is Chrysophyce. Pigments include chlorophyll A, C and phycochrysine. Flagella 2 in number, equal or unequal. Reserve food material is chrysolaminarin and leucosin. Cell wall is non-cellulosic, calcified or siliceous. Sexual reproduction is rare but if present then isogamous type. Fourth class is Basilarophyce. Pigments include chlorophyll A, C, fucoxanthin, diatoxanthin, etc. Flagella, motile cells have single flagella. Reserve food material is oil and volutin. Sexual reproduction is by fusion of gametes or formation of oxospores. Cell wall is siliceous and ornamented. Examples, diatoms. Next class is Cryptophyce. Pigments include fucoxanthin, flagella 2 of unequal length. Reserve food material is starch and or oil. Sexual reproduction rare if present of isogamous type. Dinophyce. Dinophyce contains xanthophyll mainly. Reserve food material is oil and starch. Flagella 2 in number, transverse and longitudinal. Sexual reproduction is rare in Dinophyce. If present, then isogamous type. Cell wall is cellulosic. Example, dinoflagellates. Now moving on to next class, Chloromanidae. Pigments include xanthophyll mainly. Flagella, if present, 2 of equal length. Reserve food material is oil and fat. Sexual reproduction is usually absent. Euglenoids. Pigment chlorophyll. Reserve food material is polysaccharide, paramylon. Flagella 1 or 2. Reproduction is by cell division and pellicle is present here. Next class is Phaeophyce. They contain chlorophyll A, C, beta carotene and fucoxanthin. Flagella are 2 in number, lateral or subapical in position. Reserve food material is mannitol and laminarian starch. Sexual reproduction varies from isogamous to oogamous type. Cell wall is cellulosic with alginic acid. Next class is Rhodophyce. They contain pigments like chlorophyll A, D, carotenoids and phycobilins, especially phycoerythrin. Flagella is absent. Reserve food material is Floridian starch. Reproduction is of advanced oogamous type and outer cell wall is pectic while inner is cellulosic. Next class is of Myxophyce. It contains chlorophyll A and B, carotenoids and phycobilins, especially phycocyanin. Flagella is absent. Reserve food material is Cyanophycean starch. Sex organs and sexual reproduction is absent. Cell wall is made up of mucopolysaccharide and dipalmitic acid. Trichodesmium erythrium is a blue-green algae found in Red Sea, while nostoc and anabena are found in coralloid root of cycas. Now coming to heterocyst. Heterocysts are the specialized thick-walled cells for nitrogen fixation. It lacks photosystem II and thus maintains oxygen-free environment for proper functioning of nitrogenase enzyme. Heterocyst can be intercalary, that is present in middle of trichome. Example is nostoc and anabena. Or terminal. Terminal heterocyst can be basal. Example gliotrichia or rivularia. Or lateral. Example is notocopsis. Blue-green algae like nostoc and anabena are responsible for phenomenon of algal blooms. Next is Guidoco phenomenon. Complementary chromatic adaptation, property of change in body color due to change in light intensity. It is mainly due to phycobilins and seen in red algae too. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more such videos. Please like, share and subscribe.